Hello everyone, in this video I'm just going to be doing a bunch of those random character challenges. Short intro today, let's get into it. So here's just a sped up version of the first video I did. It was made by Bubs on YouTube. You can find it on their channel. Here are all of the things that I got for it. I feel like just with the random nature of this, a lot of the things didn't really go together. I feel like the color palette and the faces kind of matched, with both of them being kind of like the dark purple and then the kind of upset face. But I feel like the outfit didn't really match, but I tried my best to make it fit. I settled for a sitting down pose, because I do find myself gravitating towards just the straight on standing up, hands behind back, and I wanted to get a little bit out of my comfort zone, just for improvement. Here's the boring part of the art process for me, just line art. I am kind of deciding some of the design elements usually, but those have already been decided, so, there wasn't too much for me to do. I did have some trouble choosing where to put the colors because they're all so similar, but in the end it was pretty cute. This next one I am very excited for because I think that it could have a lot of fun possibilities. Here is the video. The creator who made this video was, I think you say it, Amiri Draws. You can also find them on YouTube. Okay, so here are all of the different traits I got. I decided to put them in a crouching pose because that kind of made sense because they were a rogue and they're sneaking around and stuff. I also kind of made their hand out to accommodate their weapon for later. I have no clue what that thing is, but it looks so cool. So now I started doing all the line art. I didn't exactly perfectly copy the outfit that they had in the picture. I kind of took what they had and deviated following that same vibe. With this character being an orc and also the entire color palette being green, I was scared that it would be too much. But in the end it turned out fine because the hue differences were enough to make it not look too samey, and I think the brown hair really helped break that up. I wanted to try adding lighting to give it some more dimension, but it looked straight booty cheeks. It was not going well. I kind of fiddled with it and it looked okay, but I don't think there's really even a difference. In the end, I really, really liked this one. On to the next one. I'm so excited for this next one. I really love mermaids, and I was so excited to see that there was one that was a siren maker. This was made by, correct me if I'm wrong, Charolyn on YouTube. They have a lot of videos like this up. I really had to resist choosing all of them from their account. Go check them out. Here are all of the traits that I got. So I started my sketch. I wanted my siren to have almost kind of a deep sea feel and also a mischievous vibe. So that's what I went for. I did kind of change the colors a little bit. I do think they're a bit darker, but that was only because the background was darker. So in comparison it matches. The art style for this one greatly varies compared to all of the rest, because I was too lost in the sauce. It was too exciting. I got so into it. I love mermaids. As you can see, I didn't do the clean line art thing. This was almost more painterly than the other ones I did. It still kind of kills me that this channel is multiple years old at this point and I still don't know how to draw hands. You will get the flesh block and you will enjoy it. Now that I had pretty much the finished form, I was just trying to add details to make the tail look more scaly and also make them look a little more fishy, I guess, if that makes sense. I wanted to put more fins because it seemed kind of plain at the moment. I also tried to make the tail look kind of iridescent because I thought it would be cool. That didn't really work, but I do think it made it more interesting overall. I then did this overlay to make it look like they were more submerged in the water and kind of blend them into the background more, and it also gave me the opportunity to add fun lighting. Here's the finished thing. actually really proud of this. The video I'm using here to show it is actually based off of somebody else's YouTube channel. This is Mochi's YouTube channel, but this is the person who originally made it, so I want to give credit to both of them. This character maker was slightly different from the others I did, as it wasn't just pause to get a trait. It was like the character is actually based off of you more. So it'd be like, if you were born in this month, this is your character's personality. Or if you have long hair, this is the trait this character will have. I was pretty excited after seeing the traits that I got, especially the mushroom dress. I also get a pet for this, which is also very exciting. When I got mushroom dress, I immediately knew that I wanted to do an inky cap mushroom just because they're so whimsical and fun. And I feel like there's a lot that I can kind of go off from there because it's got like so many colors and it's so cool looking. I can like do everything based off of that and it can all kind of tie into it. I had crystals like repeated in her design. They're at the center of her wand. There's one on her chest. There's like 2 crystal string things going down from there. I think it was very cute and it kind of fit. Unrelated to that, when I was doing the wand, I wanted it to kind of look like 5 drips coming out from the center, but it almost looks like a pirate ship steering wheel, which is not what I was going for. Looking back, I would definitely change that. At this point, the hair starts looking really cute, and I thought it was really cute, and I don't know why I changed it. I really wish I didn't. It's because I thought it looked like Rarity, so I lightened it, because I didn't want it to look like her. But the other hair color was so cute. Oh gosh, I should go back and fix it. I was so tempted to. At this point, her design was done, and I decided to give her her little bunny. I think this was actually really cute. I quite like this one. This is the final Pause OC challenge I did. It was made by Sparkle Bunny Art, also found on YouTube. I was really debating keeping this one in here. Their actual video was very good. There was nothing wrong with their OC challenge at all. But I did not like the way that my finished piece came out. And I didn't really want to keep it in. But I think it's important to also keep in the things we don't like, because it's not realistic to only show the things that I'm proud of. Because everybody has stuff that they don't really like. So I kept it in anyways. At this point, it wasn't even that bad. But because I didn't love it, I took a final step and put this weird filter over it, which made it look kind of strange, which really just sealed the deal of me not liking it. That was the last one, but thank you for sticking around this long. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to. I want to reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. I love you all. Goodbye.